NOSA community, I'm back. It is June. I don't think I've done a Facebook Live in June as of yet, but I just listened to such an amazing presentation that I wanted to share. So one, it is on YouTube. I will drop the YouTube link here for you guys to check it out if you haven't gotten a chance. It was around nurse staffing agencies and some of the legislation. And I know, I want to say in the winter we talked about what was like happening in real time, but for those of you guys who don't know, it's still happening. I believe for most states, and I'm not exactly sure, the legislation session is closing or coming to a close. So all this stuff will probably come back into play as we go into the fall, like after the summer. So I did drop California because I learned on this particular YouTube that California had some legislation as well as Colorado. So those weren't one of the states that we had included. But he goes through all of the states that had pending legislation this past year. So if you're in that state, hey. And today I'm just jumping in because I really enjoyed the session that he had. So I'm just getting to that information. Like I said, I'm going to drop the YouTube for you guys to check it out. It's a lot of great information. It's just not about what's happening in healthcare staffing. It talked about the nurse, it talked nurse staffing, the nurse side of staffing. It also touched a little bit on the some of the rumors around federal legislation and things like that. So he gave a great picture as to what's going on, kind of what to be mindful of, and what to kind of think about in the future. So with that being said, okay, here, I'm gonna go ahead and link it here for you guys. Let's see, because the live just finished up. They haven't posted it yet, but I will post it into the group, into this particular post. So one of the reasons I was excited about it was because it's been a while since I listened to a video. So I don't know about you guys, but I do work and listen to YouTubes and lives and seminars and webinars. And I think that was one of the best takeaways from COVID, is that yes, in person is great. I do enjoy it, but to be able to multitask and kind of get a little bit of work done along with being able to do it at your home in the comfort of your own home and still kind of get the effect was really nice. So I still do that. I've shared some of the ones from SCORE and Small Business Administration. This one was hosted by the Gypsy Nurse with a member of the American Staffing Association. So those are always great resources, and they're usually free. So anything that I typically share into the group about that is usually free. So with that being said, I encourage people to really kind of loop in as we go into the second half of 2022 and take some and create more involvement in the political process in your respective states, because some of the things that happened earlier this year will continue. And I'm a true believer of create the problem, create the solution. So that's really what we're seeing happen with the quote unquote price gouging of staffing agencies that initially went around, the capping of travel nurse pay, which of course is just really indicative of a bigger issue. The nursing shortage, not enough nurses going to school, so on and so forth. So we're not here to talk about that, but check out that video. I'm going to share the link just in case they don't post it. They may post it at another location, so I'm going to share the link.